In this video, I will show you how to build muscle with calisthenics and only using a pull-up bar, a deep bar, the floor, and your own body weight. Now I will show you two of the most important things that you have to know when you are starting to do calisthenics. The first thing is when you're doing a pulling exercises such as pull-ups or front levers, you must, I repeat, you must do the retraction. The retraction means that your chest is going outside while your shoulders are going back. All right, and let me show you now how to do actually some progressions for retraction. So what you want to do, first of all, to understand it, is to go on a low bar. And what you want to do is actually making shrugs while pushing your chest upwards and keeping your shoulders back. And that's exactly what you need to do when it comes to pulling exercises. Hold this position, okay? So if you don't know this position, if it's first time you're doing it, I better recommend you do at least 3 sets and 10 reps. And the next exercise, it's called protraction. And you must use this exercise on pushing movements, such as dips or plunge. But if you're not familiar with this exercise, you should start on the deep bars. How protraction looks like is exactly the opposite of the retraction. So your chest has to go inside and your shoulders has to go forward. And you have to activate your scapula. Basically hold this position. If this position is new for you, I recommend you do this also for 3 sets and 10 reps. Now let's get started. Now let's start with pull-ups. I recommend, if you can find a park, to have 3 pull-up bars because you can work easier on the progressions. But even 1 bar, it's fine, okay? So now let me show you how to do proper pull-ups. What you want to do is retraction. So as I said, your chest has to be out and your shoulders has to be back. It's like you want to close your shoulder blades back. So let me show you. First of all, chest out, your legs not crossed, uncross your legs, and you want to pull. The higher you pull, the better. And you can always progress the overload. So studies show that if you go, like, for example, not only 15 reps, but 30 reps, you can still build muscle. Now, if you're advancing, you can do above 15 reps of pull-ups or even 30 reps, then I recommend you do some kind of harder variation that might be pulling towards your chest pull-ups or even pulling towards your waist. It's also a very good progression for muscle up. Now let's move on to the next exercise is chin-ups. It's one of my favorite exercises because you're also engaging more your biceps. So let me show you how to perform it 100% with a good form. So now what you want to do is actually the same technique, but when you're going down, control more the eccentric. So you have to go a bit slower down, so you engage your biceps more. So let me show you. What you want to do, chest out, all right, pull, and slowly, very slowly down. Feel your biceps engage. Feel your biceps, engage your biceps, and go very slow down. So those 2 exercises, I recommend you do them for 3 sets and 15 reps. So now I am on a horizontal pull position, and what I want to do is retraction. What I see a lot of people do is actually pulling like this, which is hollow. It's not bad, but you don't actually engage in your lats properly. So how to engage your lats properly is retraction. Okay, guys, look at there. You retract, you make a retraction here, okay, and then you pull and you slowly go down. Always control the eccentric. If that's easy for you, you can always progress the overload by increasing your feet and make it harder. So let me show you. If you have a deep bars, okay, what you want to do is put your feet up, always good form, chest out, retraction. You want to pull and slowly control the eccentric, very slowly, very slowly. If you do like this, trust me, you will not go above 50 reps. I recommend this exercise for 3 sets and 15 to 20 reps is good. Now I will show you 2 push exercises, starting up with the first, which are the squat of the upper body, they say, the dips. I will show you 1 vertical exercise and 1 horizontal. Now dips belong to the vertical exercise. So what you want to do, as I said, is activate your scapula. So put it inside. That's we call protraction for pushing exercises. And what you want to do, as you are protracted, you want to go slowly down, shoulders forward, and slowly push. Okay? If that's too easy, you can do it more explosive. So now let me show you one explosive dip. So again, always protracted, slowly down, shoulders forward, and up. Explosive. I recommend you do this exercise for 15 reps and 3 sets. I'm wrapping this video, guys, to tell you that it's sponsored by Elite Calisthenics Academy. If you're interested either to lose fat or build muscle or achieve crazy calisthenics skills, the Elite Calisthenics Academy can do that for you by providing you online coaching. So click the link down below and grab the opportunity you always wanted to change your life. Now, if you're a beginner and you cannot do dips yet, don't worry. You can do negative dips. Let me show you. You want to go slowly down, control the eccentric, and let it go. And you want to jump back to the exercise and do it again. Okay? Be wondering, if you can do all these exercises, is there any chance to progress the overload and make a harder variation? Of course it is. Just make sure to stay until the end of the video, which I will share some thoughts how you can actually progress the overload with these exercises and build muscle. And the second exercise is the push-ups, which belongs to the horizontal exercise movement. So you want to go slowly down, chest in, protraction, and slowly up. Okay, if that's too easy for you, you can do always explosive push-ups. Okay, let me show you how that looks like. Go slowly down and you come up. Okay, take care here not to break the form. Always keep your chest inside and your shoulders inside. So you want to keep your elbows close to your lats and up. I recommend for this exercise even go 30 reps. 20 to 30 reps and 4 sets. Now I said only 2 pushing exercises, but shoulders are also very important, guys. You must and you need to train your deltoids. So let me show you one of the best exercises you can actually do with your own body, progress the overload and build muscle, become very, very strong, and even build elite calisthenics strength. Now let's go. This exercise, it's called pike push-ups. Okay, and it's all you need to actually train your shoulders in calisthenics. Okay, so let me show you. First of all, 90 degrees. Okay, you can also increase a little bit your heels, elbows in, shoulders up, engaged. Okay, scapula engaged, and you want to take your nose, your head, and your shoulders in front of your wrists. So let me show you one more time. Take care, because a lot of people, what I see they do, first of all, they have a bad form, which ends up happening like this, and they don't lock at the top. So always lock at the top, always take your pelvis up, okay? And you can progress this exercise by increasing your legs to a box, for example, or even do handstand push-ups. And you might also want to do some pseudo push-ups, but even doing this exercise is all you need, guys, to actually build a deltoid strength. Now let's move on to the leg exercise. And moving on to the legs, one of my favorite exercises, pistol squats. You cannot do pistol squats with your own body weight, then you can take some assistance from the wall or from the bar, whatever, and you can do pistol squats with assistance. Pistol squats, I recommend you do 3 to 4 sets and 6 to 12 reps. Now the second exercise is walking lunges. Okay, since we don't have any equipment, guys, I recommend you do this exercise, but keep in mind that you have also to train your hamstrings. So some rings might be useful to train also your hamstrings, but if you don't have any equipment, this is the 2 exercises I recommend. For walking lunges, I recommend you do 10 reps each leg and 4 sets. Yeah, you thought walking lunges is the last exercise, huh? Of course not. You have to train your calves, guys, okay? Calf raises. Don't forget to train your calves. Always full range of motion. Take your heels up, explosive at the top, and slowly go down. For calf raises, I recommend you do 4 sets and 30 reps. And my final thoughts, guys, is that yes, you can build muscle with calisthenics by using your own body weight, but in some point you will also feel that is not enough. And what I recommend is that if you get to a good number of dips and pull-ups, you can add some weight there. For example, doing weighted pull-ups and weighted dips. You will never regret doing weighted pull-ups and weighted dips. And you can always progress the overload. That's the good thing with calisthenics, that everything you do, you can always progress the overload. Write down your repetitions that you do and always increase them every single workout. And one last tip I will give you guys, you need to eat. It's not only to train, but you need to eat more if you really want to build muscle. Thank you guys for watching the video and see you on the next one. Your boy is out.